So, back to Sword Base on the ice shelf. Oh no,
Yeah.
we're reusing a level. Uh-oh.
Well,
Noble 1, this is Noble Actual. Noble 1, go ahead. We need that base taken out, son. What's your status? Still outside. Thermal on the interior shows standing room only. We're gonna have to thin them out or we'll be way too popular. Copy that, Noble 1. Holland out. We got a job to do, so let's stay focused and get it done. 6, are you in position?
Affirmative.
Good. Execute.
Oh. Wait a second.
Covenant owned this sector now, but they're defending for a major strike, not a small group infiltration. Eliminate all hostile ground-to-air defenses so the rest of Noble can land at Sword Base for the torch and burn. Keep a low profile. We take them by surprise. This will be a hell of a lot easier.
Ice
So,
shelf.
yeah.
Lots of nuclear laser beams. Release a
Yep.
lot of heat. Oh.
Yeah.
So it's a reused level, but now not.
The Covenant have been very trigger-happy with their highly radioactive death beams.
They sure have. Hopefully they don't see fit to turn them on us. Now, I've always wondered, if this is supposed to be flooded, we've been here before, we know how far up we presumably are. How are we standing?
Try not to think about it too hard.
So, like, we can see there's this, but, like, here's just some some ground. I guess maybe it's, like, silt that has kind of spread as the glaciers have melted. I don't know. It's a cool... It's a cool set piece. It's a cool way to reuse a level without being blatant and actually changing it up. So, you know, good effort. A+. A minus, I suppose.
It also, as we pointed out, drives home just how liberal the Covenant have been with their glassing lasers.
Like, I don't really know if we can tell how far away New Alexandria is from this ice shelf, but this seems pretty north.
Yeah.
Like, we got the overview at the start on T-Dot's map, but couldn't tell you off the top of my head.
We do... Well, I say we do know. Supplemental material does tell us that common knowledge is that Reach was turned into a tarball by the Covenant, right? Like, there was nothing. So, you could surmise that this is a case of the Covenant torching any area that's not tactically important to them. So, like, Sword Base is fine, but everything out past this sea is probably glass by now.
Only thinks it's worth it. Want to tell you something? He tells me things ain't so simple.
A little bit of
Might be
intrigue.
a Scorpion that's still operational, 6. Take a look.
So that's the thing, our team is now, like, throwing doubt at each other. Well, not necessarily each other, but, like, at command now, right? Which is... It's not the first time they've done it, but it's a bit more conspicuous now. Because the situation is notably dire, right?
Yeah. Trooper, are you going to get on?
Also, real quick, because I think I mentioned about the Reach tanks when I talked about tanks in Halo 1. So you can see that the cockpit is like this raised thing with glass.
Yes.
That's an awful idea for a tank. Don't do that. Don't ever do that.
Well, casting doubt at, you know, our own command. But you were talking about, you know, oh, clearly the Covenant being very liberal with their use of the laser beams. Now it says that they're packed in there, standing room only. I wonder what they're doing here. Something like excavation data we're being sent to destroy? Could they want it in that case? Why?
Well, I mean, you know, we've played the rest of the series at this point,
Yeah.
so we don't have to play too coy, right? We can surmise there's probably something important under the sword base, right? Because there was something
Probably.
important under Kilimanjaro. Of course, it's a lot more reasonable that we don't know about something important under our own, like, land masses here on a different planet.
Time to go to work, Noble Six. Take out those guns.
Still, I imagine... I really do imagine that trying to figure out a new planet for colonization would have also included a thorough tectonic survey.
Seismological survey?
Yeah.
But yeah, remember those anti-aircraft guns the first time we were here?
Now they're Covenant guns.
Yeah.
Whoops.
So remember when one of our own team said the Covenant own sword base now? He
Yeah.
wasn't being cute. They moved in.
They sure did. Whoa. Ah,
It's okay. The shields took most of the tungsten slug. It's fine.
The debris from one of the Banshees got in front of the gun barrel. So there's a way to angle yourself so you can get the splash damage to do a lot of the work for you here.
Mm-hmm.
But we may as well hop out and do it the old-fashioned way. Although, I don't know, it's pretty beat up, so maybe we did get it after all. There we go.
Falcon, stand by.
Very
Nice
nice.
job, Six. Falcons,
Yep.
commence descent.
Very
See
coordinated.
you inside the base, Lieutenant.
Like we're almost actually real Spartans. Shouldn't have to mention it, but I will. Big air battle going on.
Yep. Oh look, air support. We took out the anti-aircraft guns, and then air support could make it through the screen.
Huh. What a novel concept.
It's not the first time, but you know, it's good. It's cause and effect, which is important, right?
Yeah. Oh, that was a good shot.
I love it.
Alright, so... let's head on.
There's an elite behind these rocks. Just be careful. Or no, it's a ghost. I'm gonna steal that ghost.
Okay, have fun.
Going cold.
So, yeah, lots of molten happening.
Yeah. So, remember what I said about the not tactically important areas being glass?
Noble team, Falcon group has landed. Hostiles engaged. Units working on getting the gate open. Really missing camp right about now. Going cold.
Aren't we all? So yeah, owning Sword Base, as you drew attention to, we're going to come up across some very heavy resistance here.
Yeah.
I'm going to play it very carefully. Because I like
We're
this
gonna
tank,
need
and I'd
to.
like to keep driving it.
But that's a thing I really respect is when you know, lines of dialogue aren't just there for the sake of like the drama. It's like the Covenant owns Sword Base. Yeah, they sure do.
This is something that just ties into, oh, we can actually finally know why we're supposed to be afraid of them now. The amazing teleporting tank, notwithstanding. In Halo 3 and 2 and 1, we get told, like, oh, the Covenant are all over this area, and we never see any more of them than we do anywhere else. And it gets to the point where you just kind of have to wonder, damn. Yeah, I got teleported because I was too far away from you, and
yeah,
it put me in a really bad position.
Sorry. But yeah, it's you're getting to see the difference between, oh, there's some Covenant attacking and no, the Covenant took over. They're holding that territory now.
Good. Gate's open, boss. Six, get over here. Cubbies all over the base.
Yeah, no problem. Just dodging some green shit. And this is a big uphill battle.
Yeah. It's a lot
Literally.
different when you're defending it, isn't it?
Oh, almost. Almost? Come on. Oh, God.
Oh, you got this.
There we
you
go.
got it. Alright, I'll help deal with it. Never mind. Do you reckon you can get it out? Oh, perfect.
And the garage. Double time at 6, come on.
Yeah, no problem.
So only a small part of the door is open. Because if you have multiple doors, it's a good idea to put them on different security codes.
Yeah.
Especially on a high security facility.
Oh, latchkey. We've heard this phrase before.
It's almost like it was important to the story.
Yeah, they're a
Kill them
little
all
less.
and let their god sort them out.
They're a little less restrictive about bringing vehicles in. As long as you can get over that first little narrow space, just they'll let you drive it right on up.
It's good.
And yeah, there are a lot of elites around.
Not just elites too, they got support for days in this area.
Oh, that's sorry, sir.
That's fine. He's saying his first rodeo.
Luckily, nothing over here.
I better not shoot that so you can actually come and see that when you come raid.
Ah, yeah.
Because yeah, talking about the Covenant owning the area, so we went into that
Sorry.
garage last time we were here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh look, the Covenant set up turrets. There's one on the other side.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're defending the base real hard.
They wanted in before, and they came back once we were gone. Oh, also, I'd like to point something out. Not only can we drive the forklift. Wow, what a weird crossfade.
Yep.
Good thing nothing important happened. Alright, what do you want? What do you want, June? The cynical one?
Is he the cynical one? I thought that was Emil. You know what? They're all the cynical one, really.
Yeah. Emil is like the aggressively cynical one. June is just kind of the like, heh, you think this is rough?
So yeah, more armor abilities to pick from.
Should also say, we are now in a part of Oni's sword
Sword
base we
base,
did not
yeah.
go through before.
Yeah.
So it was only the reuse of a level for a little bit, which we may have talked about before.
Yeah. It also, like, it's a reuse of a level that serves the plot. You know, they're being mysterious about it now, but it'll make sense later. And that's another thing, is that retreading an area when it's in service of the plot and not just because you didn't have enough areas works.
Oh yeah,
Right?
for sure. That was never the issue with Halo 1.
Yeah.
It was that you went through the same exact level backwards, or sometimes not even backwards. And it's just like, why are we here again? I thought this was supposed to be somewhere else. But this, it's like, we have to fight our way back. The level has changed noticeably. And now we go somewhere different.
We are done here.
And it sounds like we're being patronizing, and that's not our intent. We're just trying to illustrate what the difference is between, like, shameless retreading and, like, you know, actual backtracking.
Yeah. But look, we've come to a familiar area a different way.
Yeah. Well, we had to use an elevator to get here last time, but the elevator's out.
Please proceed to the pre-arranged coordinates.
Cryptic.
You know as much as I do, Noble 4.
The AI knows as much as we do. Now that is concerning.
This area again.
Coordinates nearby, Commander.
We're close. Up the ramp and to the right.
Oh, stealth elites. Been a while since
Brilliant.
we've seen those.
Stealth elites and an engineer.
Yeah. You know the whole thing
Probably
about
not the
stealth
most-
elites not really having as much shield as the others? Not a problem now.
Oh look, a fancy boy.
Oh, he sure was. Gold elite.
But he's fancier than most of the elites we've come across. Why would a fancy elite be here?
Yeah.
It's almost like this area is important to them. But they're a bunch of religious zealots. Why the hell would they care about military intelligence?
This is it. In here.
Well, you know the whole thing about the thorough seismological survey?
Yeah.
Maybe there's a reason this base is here.
Man, these guys fought hard to defend this area.
Looks like they got themselves cornered.
Or we're committed to the position.
Hey, that's what Skell said.
I'm going with cornered. There's nothing here.
No load-bearing columns either. Sir, if we're supposed to blow this place, this ain't the spot to do it from.
Dot, check your vector.
Vector confirmed, Commander. We are precisely where Oni has directed. Apologies. Coordinates revised. Please confirm?
Revised?
By an AI of unknown origin, whose clearance is well above my own.
You can't see me, but I
Well,
just
it's
rolled
pointing
my
us a
eyes.
click and a half east and 2,000 feet underground.
I didn't bring my shovel, Commander.
Sir, I say we go AI free on this one. Obviously, these coordinates are junk, and the longer we go chasing them.
What is this, Dot?
Our revised route, Commander.
Alright, we came this far.
So something really fishy is going on.
Yeah. Something of such high clearance not even Spartans can know about it.
Now we're in a back area that looks like its priority was not furnishing.
No. We've entered the Resident Evil once again. This is the Resi area. Oh god, does that mean the flood? No, thank fuck, there are no flood in this game.
There is a tram leading to an underground facility.
Your new AI friend tell you anything else, Dot? Dot.
She's been expecting you.
That's perfect.
That's not creepy at all.
Apologies for the unusual security measures, Commander, but the stakes demand it.
Dr. Halsey. Casualty reports have you listed as...
Yes, well, as they say, news of my death has been greatly exaggerated. I only wish the same could be said of the rest of Noble Team.
We all do, ma'am.
It may please you to learn that the data module Noble 2 procured from Visegrad Station contained precisely what my scientist promised. A latchkey discovery. It has unlocked, at last, the secrets of this excavation.
Not sure I understand.
Your orders were a pretext to bring you to me, and have been overridden. You are here, Team Noble, to ensure the delivery of this vital data to a secure location.
Doctor, our orders are to destroy all sensitive material.
Others will handle the demolition.
I'll need to confirm this new directive with command.
Colonel Holland will be briefed. You belong to Oni now.
That's not scary at all.
Before you is an alien artifact neither human nor Covenant in origin, advanced beyond our comprehension, until now. Thanks to Noble 2, the decrypting of its data is nearly complete.
So they could find this, a much
Whatever we're doing
smaller
down there, we better
artifact,
do it quick.
on an alien
Have your
planet,
data ready, ma'am. We're coming to
but
you.
The
not
decrypting process is still
80
underway.
I don't think you
trillion,
understand. We're out of
quadrillion,
time. If it isn't
septillion
portable when
metric
we reach you,
tons
it's gonna get buried.
Bury any
of
of it, and you bury
ancient
mankind's
unknown
best chance for
alloy
survival.
under
And
our
you've been
own
wondering what
goddamn
your
planet.
coordinates died for? They died for this. Please.
I will
buy me
not
all
give
the
that
time
up.
you can.
No, it's so goofy.
Well, anyway, the level's not over.
No.
Going back to that
I'm
line.
seeing turrets
No, the
already in
cave is not a
Cave is
natural
not a
formation.
natural formation.
It is,
Sure
though.
as hell got it.
Like, look at it. It's glacier flows.
Spartan,
It's so.
we cannot allow the Covenant to break through the door to my lab.
Understood. Let's give the doctor the time she needs.
Okay, so an entire level that is going to be, or an entire part of the level that's going to be stand
Noble
here and
team, there are
defend.
4 defense
But
turrets
Yeah.
to assist you in defending the lab. Get them online, and quick.
again, you have
If
a
the turrets take too
reason.
much damage, they'll shut down to recharge. You'll need to reactivate them when they come back online.
I'll let you do the
Noble
honors.
6, activate the turret to set up the
On this
perimeter.
one anyway. I'll go get the other.
Yeah, so we have little point defense turrets. That's cool.
Yeah.
Big area to go stand here and defend, however. So,
Yeah.
we're not exactly sitting in a cramped room waiting for enemies to be brought to us.
No. Area is so big you could drive a tank through it.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Watch what you wish for. Oh, enemies got a wraith across the bridge. Skell, how could you?
No time. Whatever you have to do, do it.
Lots of weapons to choose from.
Yep.
Lots of armor abilities.
I'm gonna come grab a grenade launcher.
That's cool. I'm gonna get this jetpack.
Yeah, it's probably useful.
It sure is. Ah, there was no pilot in this Banshee. For those
How
wondering
odd.
why I just boosted a lot, it's because I was trying to use the Banshee bomb. It is no longer alt fire. You have to physically switch weapons. It has a lock
Yeah.
on now, which is interesting.
It's very helpful too. Is that the bridge the Wraith is across? I'm trying to spot it. No, those are street lamps.
You can still fire
Okay.
it without.
Oh, I've
So-
been caught out in the open and there's brutes everywhere.
Not the first time we've gotten to fly a Banshee, but certainly what's gonna be to the best effect.
Can you cover me as I cross that bridge? I've got a way to get that Wraith, but not help.
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, no
Is he
problem.
over here? Or have I gone the wrong way?
I think you've gone the wrong way. Oh,
Dang it. Oh, I have perished. Quite violently. But you get cool little HUD elements to show you which of the turrets is operational versus which are not. Ah, I see where the Wraith is now. Thank
you back up.
Yep.
Have to play a very weird game to respawn you while I'm in a Banshee.
Yeah. Don't worry, I won't make you do it many more times.
Hopefully not.
Turret offline.
Oh no, one of the turrets! There's a whole lot of brutes here, oh boy.
So we hear a very lovely, grand sort of composition of Reach's main theme.
Could use some air support, Captain.
How's that?
Thank you. That's excellent.
Are you going after that Wraith, or should I blow
I
it up?
am. I'm going after it, it's just pushing towards it has been harrowing.
I
to say the
understand, I
least.
just wasn't sure if you had changed priorities.
Alright, here we go. Alright, I'm only going to get one shot at this now that the Phantoms aren't around. Oh, that's right, it's got a damn gunner.
Best of luck.
Yeah. Got him. Perfect. Got it.
Nice. So I don't believe there's actually a way you can fail this defense. Like the
Hold on,
door
Spartans.
can't be
I'm getting
breached for
close.
real. but I mean, if you lose, you die, or if you die, you lose.
If you die on Reach, you die in real life.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, let me up! Let me up! Let me up! Let me up! Okay,
Whoops.
there we go. You got that one.
Way ahead of you.
Yeah, way ahead,
Turret
actually.
recharging.
Oh, don't you dare.
So this is, it is sit here and defend, but you've never gotten a Banshee to do that with before.
You're also, like, rewarded for being very proactive in your defense, so, like, Reckon stole a Banshee, I stole the Wraith. It's not just sit here and defend. You can, there's quite a lot to do. There's turrets.
The turrets being able to be turned back on after they get killed is a really good way to draw you back out into the fight away from your defensive position. Because they do a good amount of work on their own. They're not going to do the fight for you, but they're certainly helpful.
They thin the herd by the time they get to you, which is kind of essential, because if you don't thin the herd, you get overwhelmed real fast here.
This, people talk about Long Night of Solace on Legendary, and it is very hard, but this part of this mission is quite difficult on Legendary as well.
Mm-hmm. There's also another very elaborate Easter egg. We're not going to try and do it.
Yeah, you can get inside of Halsey's lab, etc., etc. Whatever.
It's a very nice Easter egg because it's got a lot of like references to the Halo community that
Package
like
is almost
supported
ready.
Bungie.
Just a little more.
But yeah, we're going to mention it, but not necessarily do it.
Also, once again, extremely large area.
Yeah.
Where were these in Halo 3?
Well, they hadn't quite optimized the engine yet.
Yeah.
Oh, they're coming right in on top of us this time.
They sure are. And I don't think we've quite seen it yet, but yeah, brutes and elites have been dropped in. So they're remember they're not enemies yet.
And they're all quite highly ranked. I have been slain, by the way.
I noticed. You said you wouldn't be.
I did say that, but the Phantom, I couldn't quite destroy the turret, I don't think.
Mm-hmm. I know it's an inconvenient spot to be dropped off, but...
No, it's fine. I'll take care over the ballyhoo happening at the defensive position.
Well done, Spartans. I'm opening the laboratory door.
Awesome. Oh, there's an engineer over here. Goodbye, engineer. You can actually headshot engineers just like any other enemy, and it's pretty funny. Because their head's quite a small and hard to hit target, but it wiggles in front of them, so sometimes you shoot them and they'll just pop and you won't know why. That's
oh no!
Boy. Oh no! How much time did you spend etching that skull face onto your helmet, and how much of of your vision does it obscure, Emil?
Probably too much and too much.
There's a lot of cutscene here, so, you know, we'll do more talking in the next one.
I'm about to do some talking over this one.
Alright then, never mind.
Because my favorite part about Reach is how it has almost nothing to do with the Halo franchise as a whole, and it's a very refreshing standalone story.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Knowledge. A birthright from an ancient civilization. This AI is its custodian, and she has chosen you as her couriers.
Chosen? By an AI.
Her measure.
So we
Fuck
come to
off.
it finally.
Perhaps more. You are to take her to the UNSC shipbreaking yard in Azad. There, you'll find a Halcyon-class cruiser waiting to get her off-planet.
I understand.
Do you? Mankind is outmatched. When Reach falls,
See pictures
it will
of the
fall.
crew there.
Our annihilation is all but certain. Unless we can glean from this artifact a defense against the Covenant. A game changer. On the level of the conical bullet in the 19th century, or faster-than-light travel in the 23rd.
And what if we can't?
An apt question, if there were somewhere else to place our hope. There is not.
Cortana is the highly advanced AI at the heart of the Pillar of Autumn.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it says in the instruction manual for Halo 1.
So remember when we were being super coy in Halo 1?
Now she's a fucking Forerunner construct or something? She's been, like, implanted with Forerunner computer data, and secretly also, if you read the book, she's, like, made with fucking DNA tissue from Halsey herself, which is why they have the same voice actress. I hate this. This is, like, the worst part of Reach for me. I don't give a shit about Cortana, but Bungie thought that I did.
Halsey, Noble 3 will escort you to Castle Base.
I require no escort, Commander.
June, make sure nothing falls into enemy hands.
I'll do what's necessary, sir. Good luck.
You too, Rifleman.
So... Remember how we said everybody dies? June leaves.
Yep. Well, that's so he can appear in a book, right?
I realize that he does.
At 3 kilometers north, turn right, heading 050.
Which leads to...
The shipbreaking yards in Azod. The only off-planet extraction point left on this continent. Small-scale air attacks have decimated many convoys en route. An armada of Covenant cruisers is hastening to the site as well. UNSC cruiser Pillar of Autumn is awaiting your arrival.
Oh, okay.
Wouldn't be a noble mission if it were easy.
I mean, like, that I don't particularly care about, because, like...
Yeah.
Halo 1 started with them just getting out of the jump from Reach.
Yeah.
But I hate that Cortana had to be brought into this game.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that more next time.